Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
Time for our tale of the tape. Up first is the artist, and they'll be facing the artist. So here we go. This one's scheduled in the middleweight division.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight live. I can tell my grandkids about this.
First up, the artist from the United States of America. Up against them, the artist from the United States of America.
As soon as the bell goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
Well, we're all set. Let's go into the ring for the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Wearing the black trunks with blue trim. The artist. Fighting out of the blue corner from the United States of America. Wearing the black trunks trimmed with cyan. The artist.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
All I can say, heaven on earth. Heaven on earth.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be two that we're talking about. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Perfect counter lands. This fight has a real good flow to it. Those counter punches have to hurt. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Just see the nerves of the fighter stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look at the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to...
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. The corner's got the towel. Are they going to throw it in? Looks like they've shaken it off.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Punch, counter punch. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Swing and a miss with that hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they... And there's the bell to start round two. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
A swarmer, a good swarmer, will get inside you like a bee just pickpocket and sting you wherever you leave yourself open. A swarmer is the worst kind of fight to fight.
Nice counter. Punch, counter punch. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. The building is going bananas. Will they see a huge upset here? No, we don't see a knockdown.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. And a round that seemed like eternity for them. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
And that was it. That was the big shot we were waiting for. How did they survive that?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
He misses with that straight left. Those counter punches have to hurt. This fighter brings a barrage of punches. They won't let you breathe. It's like fighting a hornet's nest.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Imagine being right in there.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be, hold that thought, stumbling around in potholes, in serious trouble. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Defense is everything because they got shot.
Oh my God, Johnny! Whoa, and down goes the artist. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
Where did that come from? What a shot. One, two, three.
That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
There's the bell for round 4. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
Both want a highlight reel knockout. Got out of the way of that right hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Nice stop, but that won't score. And he scores with the counter. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit, and you know you're in there with a banger.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! This could be the end! And the artist has been dropped. And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Give me your glove.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking.
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's see. Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
They exchange punches. Tried to score with the uppercut. He misses with that straight left. He threw a punch and just got countered. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain.
A very competitive round here so far.
Very close match. It shows the...
Oh my goodness, Johnny! What a nightmare scenario! And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Unland that jab. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. This round's still up for grabs. Hold that thought! Stumbling around on Bambi legs. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
You know, I've been in fights like that.
Let's start the sixth. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
A perfect counter lands. He blocks that jab. Defense failed them. And the artist will be forced down. And there's no doubt about it as we see it again. That body shot did them in.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are you okay?
They got knocked knocked down but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
So then look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
We're at the halfway point. There's no doubt who's won this round so far.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Misses with the jab. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that. Round 7, here we go. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Well done with that counter shot. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well... Did you see that? Are we about to see a first-round knockout? And the artist has been dropped. And it's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
That's lights out right there.
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom, different tactics.
Here's a counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown. Round 8, and we're off again. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Oh, listen to me.
And down goes the artist. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
I've got to see that again.
Back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
God, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Beautiful counter shot. Oh my, that's a game changer. How is this fight still continuing?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
And the artist will be forced down. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.
Welcome into the WBC arena. We've been waiting a long time to see these two get it on. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
Time for our tale of the tape. First up, we have the Sandman. They're coming up against the Artist. They'll be fighting in the middleweight division.
We'll be talking about this fight for years to come. This is one of those classic fights that everybody wants to see.
Up first is the Sandman from the United States of America. And they'll be facing the Artist from the United States of America.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
The fighters are ready to go. Let's hear the official introductions. We turn it over to the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America, wearing the yellow trunks trimmed with yellow, the Sandman. Fighting out of the blue corner, from the United States of America, wearing the black trunks trimmed with black, the Artist.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You can hear everything. Can you imagine being a fighter walking into this? We're going to see that any minute now.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go. Here we go, round one. Who's going to land the first big shot? Punches have to hurt. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. They exchange punches. What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of those millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything can break a man or make a man.
The corner's got to take a good look at their fighter. And the Artist has been dropped. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, four. Do you still want to fight?
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Don't waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to tell you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum.
Oh my God, Johnny! This may do it! It's all coming to an end! As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Well, this next round is going to be crucial considering the... What do we expect to see here in round two? He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle, man. He's got to bluff.
like trouble was averted.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
They exchange punches. Clearly, that's not allowed. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Ronda Rousey once told me when she gets into a fight, her mentality was minimum effort, maximum efficiency.
Sluggers just want to mow you down.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. Disaster averted, it seems. We can hold it right there. And we may see an early stoppage here. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same cap...
And there's the bell to start round 3. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Counter punch. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Not a lot of defense here at all. When you're fighting a counter puncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? The straight right just misses. A lot of people love watching fighters in this weight class because they've got the speed and they've got the power. This fight has a real good flow to it. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't...
Here we go to the 4th round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
So much for defensive abilities. It appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Stamina is off the charts. What do you you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Can't score with that jab. Tried to score with the uppercut. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, whoa, wait a minute! This may do it! And down goes the artist. And look at that body shot. They couldn't have thrown it any better.
I need to see that again.
You gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown. Back into the fray here in round 5. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming.
Whoa, Johnny! The referee really, and the artist will be forced down. He caught him with that body shot, and it froze him in his tracks. Look at this again.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Oh, what a shot! What a shot! You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Do your business.
focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've led him back into this. You're better than
Nice round, good round. I like that, I'm happy. You were thinking.
jab, basics. Just get your rhythm back. You go again.
Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end.
Around that. Come on. You've led him back into the fight. You're way better than this guy. You're way better. He's not in your league.
And back.
this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back.
Great round, now relax. Good work out there, the job's worked.
Don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right?
Great work. Stay focused, don't let him back into the fight. Great round.
Don't worry about that round, don't worry about it.
Back.
Hits him in the round back. Take away that confidence.
So what you doing? The gap's not there. Stay focused. Don't let him...
The fight's not over yet. You gotta get out there and win this round, kid. You had everything in the bag. And now you're gonna let him back into it. Let's get out there. Get your boxing back together.
Just keep moving.
Let's go.
back.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Relax.
Let's do it.
Go back and win the round, right? It's only one round that you can't miss it. Great.
focused. Don't move back.
It's a terrible round there.
Let's do it. One, two, three, four, five, six. Give me your glove.
Switch on. Switch on. Don't worry about that one. Don't worry about it. Well, let's go out there and let's reset. Forget about that.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good man, good man.
Go out there, you win this next round for me, kids. Let's get out there, get you
Good there. Good work out there. The jab's working nice. Those one.
breathe when you're stepping around. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've let him back into this. You're better than this.
Don't give him no free shots. Keep smart.
Just basics. Just get your rhythm back. Go again.
Oh, that's it. Start sticking in a few body shots in there. Varies up a little bit.
Back together. You're coasting this fight, and now you're going to let him get back.
To load up. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up.
Gonna take that confidence away. Go out in the first minute, stick him on the end of your...
He's hurt. He's ready to go. But you've got to be smart. Otherwise, you'll see it
And back.
The weather couldn't be more perfect. Sunny skies as we get set to rumble here at Empire Fight Camp. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Vitaly Klitschko, 6'7" tall, 248 pounds, and watch out for that 80-inch reach. And he'll be going up against Vitaly Klitschko, 201 centimeters tall, weighing in at 113 kilos with a reach of 203 centimeters.
Todd, this is well anticipated. I'm so looking forward to this tear-up. These two are really up for it. You know what? Nobody believes they're going to lose.
Here comes Dr. Iron Fist Vitaly Klitschko. You're looking at one half of the Klitschko era. Talk about domination. When you got a name like Dr. Iron Fist, you better back it up. And this man certainly has done it. Vitaly Klitschko. He's a heavyweight, all right. Just look at this specimen fighting out of Ukraine.
Look at this. These fights are so up for it. Look at that.
The fighters are in the ring. It's time for the official introductions.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Kyiv, Ukraine. With 41 knockouts in his 45 career wins, here is the hard-hitting two-time heavyweight champion of the world, known as Dr. Iron Fist, Vitaly Klitschko.
And, of course, we fight outside today, Johnny, and that's going to put a little extra strain on both of these fighters' conditioning.
You've got the fresh air, you've got the breeze, and you've got the fans baying for your blood, wanting to see you win or lose.
No doubt about it, this was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. Here we go, round one. Who's going to land the first big shot? Oh, and the right hook clipped him clean. Klitschko is dazed. They've avoided catastrophe there.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Uppercut to the body. Usually you don't need a weather report for a boxing match, but we certainly do today as we fight under the sun.
This is taking boxing back to its roots. Outside, where you've got the crowd there, you can hear everything. You've got the breeze of the wind, you've got the heat of the sun. You know when you're doing this? Your feet are on fire. They're on fire in the ring.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Do you believe this? Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. After what we saw in that, who has the advantage?
Calm yourself down.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter shot lands. This is the type of fighter that would say, I don't even want rounds. Let's just fight until one of us can't stand up anymore.
Terrorize them into not wanting to throw a punch because they don't even see the shot leaving.
blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, four, five. Listen to me. Are you okay?
They got knocked down but didn't stay down. Once again showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
Got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to call you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again, and that's a lot of points for losing around.
Halfway through the round and they're struggling a little bit.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. A lot of work needs to be done in this corner. 2 knockdowns in the last. There's the bell for round 3. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Down goes Klitschko. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, four, five. You still want to fight?
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
That jab doesn't find a home. Ten seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Nice round. Good round.
And there's the bell to start round 4. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point against this round. They've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Back and forth they go. Just misses with that jab. It's all offense all the time. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
They both want a highlight reel knockout. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Great round, great round. Now, relax, relax. So just keep it on the energy. Okay, now you're switching on. You've done all your work all the way through camp.
So start just sticking up a few body shots in there a little bit. Just vary it up a little bit so we can't...
Oh, man, you're better than that. You getting soft on me? Well, the fight's not over yet. You gotta get out there and win this round.
And there's the bell to start round 5. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Hook misses. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
It's a very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Well done with that counter shot. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Got the momentum, they got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Great work. I love that.
Let's start the 6. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
How about that time counter shot? You wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of a shot from that heavyweight. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night.
Well, hold on a second, Johnny. Oh, and Klitschko just got rocked. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
You'd like to see more jabs. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging could be sometimes,
I need you to focus on what you're doing.
round 7, here we go. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The old adage is no matter... Whoa, wait a minute! Ooh, Klitschko stumbling backwards! Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
A shot from the gods took him out.